Disclaimer: this story is only for entertainment purpose. Please don't relate this with any idol. If you are uncomfortable, then you can leave. Whatever pics I used in this story aren't mine. I downloaded them from Google and Pinterest. The credit of the pics goes to the real owner. Granny, I'm going. I'm placing your medicines on the table. Please have it on time. Don't forget. I will come early today. Please don't go anywhere. I will do all the deliveries after coming back. Now I'm late. A beautiful young boy said in melodious voice. Granny, Minnie, come first, have something, then go whenever you wanna go. You are working since the morning and now you are leaving. I will late for the college, Granny. I will have something in cafeteria. Granny, yeah, I know how much you eat from cafeteria. Come here and have your breakfast first. Don't make me more mad. Granny, I'm really late. Granny, Jimin, if you leave without having your breakfast, then I will also not eat the medicines. Jimin smiled. Okay, fine, I'm having my breakfast. No one can win over you. Granny, yes, no one, and especially my Minnie, sat beside him and started stroking his hairs lovingly. Jimin, while eating his breakfast, thanks for breakfast, Granny, it's super tasty. Granny, Minnie, did you have anything yesterday? You are looking so weak. Jimin, stop eating. Granny, I'm dieting. I have only one time, said nervously. Granny, Minnie, you are already very thin. You don't need to starve yourself. Jimin, Granny, I'm going now. I'm very late. Immediately left from there. Arthur's point of view. He is Park Jimin, 19 years old, college boy. He is living with his relatives as he lost his parents in his childhood in road accident. He isn't a poor boy, but his relatives took his all the properties and made him their servant. Jimin is so innocent boy, he never fights back for himself. His relatives took advantage of Jimin's this angelic behavior. He is working on flower shop for his bearing the expenses of his education. His relatives are very evil. Time skipped after few hours. Jimin was doing his assignments as well as handling the shop too. The shop owner was an old lady. She took Jimin as her grandson. She doesn't know about Jimin's family or past. Jimin spent his all the time here. He was handling the customer with big smile without knowing someone is watching him all the time. Who? You will get to know soon. Jimin, hello sir. Which flower do you want? Greeted by a smile. Man, which is the best flower? Jimin, all the flowers are best, sir. Which one you want? Man, nervously. I don't know, Jimin. It's okay, sir. Don't worry. Please tell me why do you want flower? I mean, for whom you wanna buy it? Man, for my wife. She is very angry on me. Jimin, oh, then you should buy tulips. Man, are you sure? Jimin, yes sir, give her tulips and sincerely apologize to her. She will definitely forgive you. Man, then quickly make a bouquet. Jimin, sure sir, gave him bouquet. Your bouquet sir. Man, thank you, paid the bill and left from there. Jimin, Granny, I'm closing the shop. You don't need to worry about anything. Granny, I have my Minnie, why would I worry? You go home safely, okay? Jimin, okay Granny, left from there. It was midnight and it's raining heavily. Nobody was there. Suddenly, a boy walking on the road while holding an umbrella. That umbrella was broken and water was dripping from it. Because of darkness, you couldn't see that boy's face, but it was sure that he was crying. Suddenly, a car stopped near him and a muscular man steps down and said, Man, cold voice, what are you doing here at this time? Boy looked up to see who was in front of him. Yes, I am asking to you, Jimin. What are you doing here at this time? Jimin was looking at that person with red puffy eyes. His eyes were showing how much he cried earlier. Jimin was confused to look at that man because he never seen him before and moreover he knew his name too. Now he was more scared. That man was looking very scary. His cold, chilled voice sent shiver to Jimin. He wanted to reply him, but words couldn't come out from his mouth. He was that much scared. Jimin, scared. Who are you? How did you know my name? Man, coldly. This isn't the answer of my question. I know everything about you, Jimin. Well, we will talk about this at home. Come inside the car. Jimin, more scared. No, no, I will not going anywhere with you. Man, I didn't ask your permission. He forcefully made him sit inside the car. Men saw Jimin was shivering because of cold and his clothes were fully drenched in water, so he immediately removed his jacket and gave it to Jimin to wear it. Men, while driving, wear it. Jimin, shivering due to cold. No, no. Men, I didn't ask your permission. Wear it fast. Jimin didn't have any other option rather than obeying him, and he himself feeling cold, so he quickly wore it. He was feeling little bit better than before. He was looking like a cute dumpling in this big jacket. Soon they reached that big mansion and men stopped the car and stepped out with Jimin. Jimin looked at the place. It was a huge mansion. Many people were standing outside with guns. It looks like they were guiding the house. They all bowed to men. Men held Jimin's hand and dragged him inside the house. Men coldly. From now onward, you are living here. Jimin, scared. Whose house is this? Men, this is my house, and now onwards it's yours too, so feel comfortable. Jimin, but who are you and why are you helping me? Men, I'm Min Yoongi. I'm the biggest mafia. Jimin, more scared. Mafia? Yoongi, yes, mafia. But you don't need to escape from me. I will not do anything to you if you will listen to me. Jimin, please don't harm me. I will do whatever you say. I will do every household chorus, but please don't beat me. Yoongi came closer to him. I will not do anything to you. I told you na, you don't need to escape from me. Jimin, feeling uncomfortable. Oh, okay, walking backward. Yoongi, you should rest. Come, let me show you room. He held Jimin's hand and took him towards the room. Yoongi took Jimin towards the room. Yoongi, this is your room. You will stay here. Now go and take warm shower, otherwise you will catch cold. Washroom is there on your right side. Jimin immediately ran towards the washroom. Okay. Yoongi sat on the bed and smiled. Finally, he is mine. Now you are Min Yoongi's kitten. After few minutes, Jimin came back from the washroom after taking the bath. He was only in bathrobe because his clothes were wet. He can't wear them again and he had no other clothes to wear. He didn't realize a pair of eyes looking at him. Jimin looked at Yoongi and immediately held his bathrobe tightly. Yoong, what are you doing here? Yoongi, it's my room. Of course I will be here. Jimin, shocked. But you said this is my room. Yoongi, of course it's your room too. You are going to share this room with me. Jimin, no, I will not. There isn't any other room in this huge house. Yoongi, there is so many room but not for you. Now sleep, it's already very late. Jimin quickly lay down on the couch while adjusting his bathrobe. Yoongi came there and picked him in his arm and placed it on the bed and quickly lay down beside him while pulling him more closer to himself. Jimin was wiggling in his hole to free himself, but no use. Yoongi has more strength than him. Jimin wiggling. Hey, what are you doing? Leave me. Yoongi, don't waste your energy, kitten. Now sleep quietly. I am very sleepy. Jimin, I can't sleep like this. Yoongi closed eyes. Do you want me to remove this bathrobe? Jimin quickly hold his bathrobe. No. Yoongi, then sleep quietly. Don't worry, I will not do anything with you without your permission. Now sleep without any worry. Kissed on his forehead. Jimin doesn't has any option. It was his first time to share the bed with someone, but then also he wasn't feeling uncomfortable. He was feeling warm and more secured in Yoongi's arm, like he wants this from edges. Soon he slept while hugging Yoongi. Yoongi looked at him and smiled. You are meant to sleep in Min Yoongi's arm. Don't worry, kitten, I will always protect you. Kissed on his head and slept too. Time skipped after 1 week. It was now 1 week since Jimin stays with Yoongi. He was very happy with Yoongi. Yoongi never stopped him to do anything. He was still working on flower shop. Yoongi didn't stop him because he wants to help Granny, but it doesn't mean he leaves Jimin alone. He kept his eyes on Jimin's activities. He even appointed tons of bodyguards for Jimin without his knowledge. which works silently and gives Jimin's every second report to Yoongi. Right now, Yoongi was sitting on the couch and Jimin keep telling him Flower's name. Jimin, Yoongi, see na, tell me what's this? Yoongi, I'm busy kitten, I have meetings in few minutes. Jimin, is your meetings more important than me? Yoongi finally looked at him. Kitten, for me nothing is more important than you and you also know this very well. Jimin blushed hard on Yoongi's reply. Then tell me what's this? Yoongi, this is white flower, my love. Jimin, no, its name is iceberg. It is the symbol of commitment and everlasting love. Jimin didn't realize his shirt falls from one side, showing his milky white skin, which obviously Yoongi doesn't like. He came closer to Jimin and buttoned his shirt's button. Yoongi, whispering in his ears while buttoning his shirt's button. Kitten, dressed up properly, you are showing your skin which is now mine. I didn't give you permission to show up. If next time it will happen, then you will earn good punishment for yourself. Hearing Yoongi's word, Jimin got goosebumps. Jimin gulped hard. It's happened accidentally. Yoongi lightly bite Jimin's earlobe. I know, kitten, that's why I'm leaving you this time, but always remind this, you are Min Yoongi's kitten, my love, my biggest obsession. No one can see what's mine. Yoongi pressurized the word my again and again, which showed Jimin is his and only his. Jimin also knows Yoongi is obsessed with him, but he didn't know at which level. Jimin, I will always remember this. Now, can I go? Granny is all alone in the shop. Yoongi pulled back. Of course you can go. Come, I will drop you at Granny's shop. They both left for their works. Yoongi dropped Jimin at the flower shop and went somewhere for his meeting. Time skipped at flower shop. Jimin was happily working while thinking about Yoongi, how his life changed after meeting with Yoongi. Yoongi always take care of his needs. He never let Jimin does any work. He gives him all his love and attention. Yes, they both are sleeping together, but still didn't make out because Jimin wasn't ready for this, and Yoongi respect Jimin's this decision and never force himself on him. Jimin was lost in his thought when few boys came at the shop. Boy 1. Oh hello you poor boy, come out from your imagination and see, customers are waiting. Is this the way to treat your customers? Jimin. Sorry sir, bored. I was thinking about something. Tell me, how can I help you? Boy 2. What will you do for us? Said in flirty tone. Jimin. What are you saying? Boy 1. Oh, look like baby boy doesn't understand. Don't worry, let me tell you clearly what do we want. Jimin, feeling uncomfortable. Sir, you may leave. Boy 2. Hold his hand. Then come with us, we will have fun. Jimin, angry. Leave my hand, I will not go anywhere with you two. Get out. Boy 1. Oh, this baby boy has voice too. Hold Jimin's jaw. Don't use this pretty mouth on shouting. It will use for many more ways. Jimin, I said leave me. You are doing big mistake. Boy 2. What if we don't? And why are you worrying? We will pay you good. Jimin, you don't know who I am. That's why you dare to touch me. Boy 1 harshly grabbed Jimin's hairs and pushed him on the ground. Look like we have to teach him good lesson. The shop was empty. Nobody was there. Granny also went outside for some work. Jimin was alone and they were two muscular boys. Jimin was very frugal in front of them. They pushed him on the ground and trying to touch him, but before they could do anything, someone held their hands. Boy 1 angrily looked at the person. Hey mister, shop is closed now. Come tomorrow, we are very busy. I can see in what you both are busy. Jimin, hearing that person's voice, he looked up. You Yoongi? Yoongi helped him to get up. Are you alright? Concerned. Jimin tried to hug him, but Yoongi backed away. Yoongi, not now. First I have to handle them, then I will talk to you. Boy 1, come here baby boy. Tried to hold Jimin's hand, but Yoongi twisted it. Boy 2, angrily, you! Tried to throw his hand, but Yoongi twisted his hand too. Yoongi angrily looked at Jimin. Slap them. Jimin, me? Yoongi, yes you, and I don't repeat this again. Jimin immediately slapped them and looked at Yoongi. Yoongi, is this you called slap? I clap harder than this. Slap them until blood comes out. Slap them with your full force. Remind them whom they dare to touch. Tell them who are you. Jimin again slapped them with his full force and blood started flowing from their lips by only one slap. Yoongi clapped. That's like my love. Now come, let's go home. Yoongi took Jimin towards their home and ordered his men to take both the boys in his torture room. Yoonmin reached at their home. Yoongi, now go to our room and wait for me. Jimin, where are you going at this time? Yoongi, I have some work to do. I will come back in 30 minutes. Jimin, okay. Jimin left to their room and Yoongi went to torture room where his men already took that two boys. In torture room, Yoongi came into torture room and saw that two boys were sitting on their knees. Their hands were tied behind their back. Yoongi came near them and sat in front of them on the chair. Yoongi, deep scary voice, so you both dare to touch my love. To his men, untie their hands. Men, okay boss, untied their hands. Yoongi, while roaming knife on their hands. By this bloody hands, huh? Cut it. Boys screamed in pain. Shh, don't scream now, it's just starting. Boy 1 scared. Please forgive us. We don't know he is your love, otherwise we will never dare to touch him. Boy 2, yes, please have some mercy. Yoongi, evil laugh. Mercy? This word doesn't exist in Min Yoongi's dictionary. He started chopping their hands slowly and tortured them till death. After torturing them, he went to his house and took a shower in different room, not wanting to Jimin knows anything. After taking the shower, he entered inside their room, only tied his towel on his waist, which shows his well-built abs. He is looking freaking hot. He saw Jimin was sitting on the bed and waiting for him. He went near the dressing table and leaned on it, and looking at Jimin's eyes, who was looking at his abs. Yoongi, what are you looking, kitten? Jimin immediately looked other side. No, nothing. Yoongi, start coming closer to him. Now it's your punishment time. Jimin gulped hard. Papa, punishment? Yoongi, yes, punishment, kitten. Jimin, but for what? Yoongi, for being fragile and letting others touch you. Jimin, no, I tried to stop them, but... Yoongi, no, but kitten, today I will teach you how to become strong. Come, don't waste time. Jimin tried to escape, but Yoongi was quick to hold him and pulled him more closer to himself. Yoongi, not today, kitten. He was about to kiss Jimin, but Jimin stopped him. Jimin, they are watching us. I'm shy. Yoongi, go away. What are you doing here? Story is already end. Now go away. You all are making my baby shy. Shoo! Yoonmin are meant for each other. The end. Happy birthday, Jimin. Many happy returns of the day. The cutest person of the world. May you always smile like this. May you get success in your life. Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all like it. This was requested story. I hope I didn't disappoint you. This is my first time to write this type of fanfics. Feel free to give your honest opinion. I will try to improve my writing skills. If you have any suggestion regarding one shot, then please tell me. I will try to make it. It took so much time and efforts. Please don't disappoint me. Take care of yourself. This is my new channel. Please subscribe it and share it with your friends too. Follow me on Insta and subscribe my first channel too. Link is in description section. Please help me to grow my channel. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Love you all. Thanks for watching.